Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to play some 60 seconds Reatomized. Typically we do the achievement hunts. I believe we have 45 out of 60, only 15 more. We also started the tank, the Panzer achievement. It takes like 4 or 5 runs, but today we're not doing that. Today we are doing, where are they? Challenges. What is it? Scavenge? Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, scavenge this. We are unlocking hats. I want to get as many hats as I can. So we're going to go through these and we're going to just burn through them. And we're going to try to get them all if we can. Depending on time. Time will get you. And we'll start with this. The Meteoroshka. Meteoroshka? I don't know. If you're able to pronounce that, let me know in the comments. I won't believe you though, because that's a crazy word. Meteoroshka or something like that. Alright, so the items we need are on the top, and we are going to go through them all. Let's see. Let's see. We need her. We need him. We're looking for the deck of cards, which is right here, actually. Okay, we'll grab that. The radio's right there, too. Oh, give me that, give me that. Okay, we need axe, we need water. Oh, it's literally all right there. I think we're going to get this one in the first run. I don't think I've ever seen them piled up like that before. I think the devs are looking out for me. 1, 2, 3. Grab a food. Now we just need the daughter, a food, and a water. Okay, we just run. Food. Oh my god, get close, please. Oh, actually, it's... Alright, now we need the daughter. Got her? Alright, we are all set. I think we got that one. First one done. Boom. Got a new hat. I don't know what kind of hat, but I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what kind of hat it is. Is it going to show us? I can't remember if it shows us or not. Yeah, it does. Look. There we go. A Russian grandmother. That's cool. I like those. I like those. Alright. Alright, we're going to do another one. We're just going to keep running through them. I'm wondering if I can get them all. I don't know what the survival one gives us. I think it's decorations for the bunker. Where are we at? Alright, we'll do the winter. Nuclear winter. Okay, we can do this. Nuclear winter. My YouTube shorts have been getting spammed with, like, because I love movie clips and stuff. And they've been getting spammed with, like, okay, do we need medkit? We do. Alright, we'll just grab this. We'll grab this. And get the gas mask. And we'll run back here. Alright, we can get the mom. Do that. But yeah, I've been getting spammed with, like, that nuclear show, the Chernobyl one. And I cannot help but watch it. It is so entertaining to me. Crap, we need bullets, radio, stuff. Okay, there's the gun. Get the chair out of the way. I see the map. Okay, we'll get the map. We will get the gun. We just need bullets and radio. And I don't know where they are. I don't think we're getting them. I'm not optimistic. I don't see him. Radio's right there. No! Death. We blew up. We saved the family, but we blew up. This one might be tricky. Restart scavenge. We're just going to jump right back into it. Also, if you enjoy this content, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I would enjoy that. It'd make me happy. We're at 48, actually. Okay, there's nothing else but little Timmy. I don't see cards or anything, but I see a water. I see the daughter. We'll just go grab her. We'll grab another water while we're here. Radio. Bullets. There's the map. Oh, and the bullets. Okay. And the gun. Nice. Nice. Got her. Medkit. Okay, so we're hunting for the radio. I don't see it anywhere. Medkit. Was that water? I see the radio. Grab it. Grab it. I think that's it. Everything in here. Alright. Nice. But yeah, I've been watching the Chernobyl shorts. I swear I've watched the whole movie through the shorts alone. It is freaking good, man. It is good. I think that my favorite clip that I've seen so far is like the, those are cool hats. I like the daughters the best. But I think my favorite clip from it so far that I've seen is probably, the dude who goes to the coal miners. And he's like, I can't tell you where you're going. And he's like, well, me and my men, we don't leave here unless we know what we're getting into. And I'm like, that's respectable. Like, you want to know what you're getting into? Timmy's scout camp. Let's run for this. We just need Timmy. Oh, actually. I'm actually nervous. We need, like, everything. At least the lock's not there. The lock always... Because on one of the episodes that I posted, I did, like, 3 or 4 of these at the end. And, man, it was a lot. It was a lot. So, we don't need bullets. We need gas mask, though. We need this. I don't think I can get Timmy. Yeah, no. But we can get the axe. We can get Timmy. I see the Boy Scout book. I see the map. Okay, okay. Game cheating. Oh, we don't need none of that. We do need this suitcase, though. And we do need this flashlight. Now we need the deck of cards, the bug spray, and this gun. Is that the bug spray over there? No, it's not. I just wasted time. Deck of cards. Okay. Okay. Bug spray, bug spray, bug spray. I don't even see it anywhere. Goodness. Goodness. That's alright. We can do it this next run. We got this. We're locked in. Scavenge. Alright. We can do this. For sure. We can do this. Okay. I don't see anything in here. Okay, medkit's here. Map's here. Okay, we got the rifle. We got Timmy. I don't see anything in there. But I see stuff in here. Deck of cards. Suitcase. I saw the flashlight. Get the flashlight. We still need an axe. Boy Scout book. I don't see the bug spray anywhere. Oh no. Oh, we didn't need the bullets. Oh, we need the gas mask. Okay, I just need the axe and the bug spray. Oh my goodness. Where is the axe? Okay, is the axe just not in here right now? Oh, I think I saw it hanging up really high on the wall in the corner of the kitchen. I didn't know that was a place it could spawn. That's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll reset that. That's a crazy spot. This one's kind of hard, actually. Because it's like all the items. Getting the food is one thing, but all the items is kind of nutty. Okay, axe. I got a gnat in my face. What the heck? Okay, flashlight. Map. Let's see. Okay, grab that. Grab that. I can get the gas mask. I see the med kit. I'm pretty sure I saw the book. So we'll just go grab the med kit. No. Oh, you just goofed me up, didn't you? Okay, cool. I can still fit it. That's okay. Need suitcase. I see it. And I need deck of cards. I don't see the deck of cards anywhere. But I see the rifle back here. Oh, it's on the other side. I'm pretty sure. Okay, deck of cards, though. I think I see it. I think I see it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is it. There we go. Nice. Nice. We got it. We definitely got it. What is that? What was that? Soup? Okay, so Timmy's got him a little scout book. Nice. Alright, exit to menu. We'll run another. We'll just keep doing them until they're done. I wonder if we do just the scout. I wonder if we do just the scavenge right here, if this will count. Oh my gosh, there's a gnat. Somebody help me. It's driving me crazy. If we do just the scavenge, if it counts towards the Tora achievement, which is collect items during... Oh my god! That's not a gnat, it's a fly! He's just a fly, driving me nuts. Yeah, so let's keep doing it. Okay. Hot soup. Holy cow! Okay, we just need crazy amounts of soup. We can do this. Start at the back of the house, just go room to room. I saw this challenge on YouTube. And it's like you start from the back and you keep going to the back, right? Okay, we got this. I'm hard focused. I am locked in. Let's go to another room because there's only 2 in there. We'll go in here in the kitchen. 2. Only 3 cans in the kitchen. These guys are weird. These guys are strange. We need 2 more. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's no way we're making that. So we have to go all the way in here and then all the way around. That's crazy hard. Actually, that is hard. This one can afford 0 mistakes. We need to get on point. Okay, we got 4 in here. Okay. We've got this. We've been training for this. Okay, get that. Come on, grab it! What? Cheating. Okay. 3. Okay, we're halfway through. Oh, this is hard. This is way harder than I thought it would be. 2, 3, 4. I can do this. There's 1 more and I know where it's at. Go, 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 go! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! I didn't think I'd make that. That was insane, actually. My nerves were shot a little bit on that one day. Oh man. My nerves were actually shot on that. These are some solid hats right here. These are good. Look at the dad. He's looking ready to go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, because we want to get all achievements, but we also want to get all the decorative stuff too. So we're definitely knocking these out. Okay, Ted's army. Select your challenge. I wonder what the army's gonna give us. Cool stuff, I hope. The bullets are such a pain. The bullets are such a pain. So we need 4 foods, all family members, bullets, gun, med kit, a gas mask, I think it was, something else. Let's see. Start somewhere strong. We'll start in here. Okay, so we got all that. No bullets or anything. We'll grab the daughter. And we see the med kit. And we've got the rest of the food here. We don't need bug spray, but I see the gas mask. And I think the flashlight. Gas mask and flashlight. Gas mask. Flashlight. We'll just aim for Timmy while we look around a little bit. Bullets. Okay, here she is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. We get it. And we'll get an extra can of soup because we can. Haha. Alright, good. We got that one. Knocked that one out easy. Plus, this is sharpening my skills. You know what I mean? Sharpening my skills. The pot. Okay, Timmy. Okay. Okay, brother. Alright, let's see. And we got just a few more. And then, I don't know what the shelter one is, but I know it gives shelter decorations. And I'm all for that. Like, unlock new visuals for your Fallout shelter. Yeah, so we will try that in a moment. Trapper's Delight. Ooh. Okay. Flashlight can be a pain, and so can the bug spray. And the bullets are the just absolute worst. If I see them, I start with them like 100% because they are just locating them is a nightmare sometimes. Okay, we need the suitcase. Luckily, it's right here. Ted? Come on now. Nothing in there. I see the bullets. Nope, that's a deck of cards we didn't need, actually. Nothing else in there, and I'm wrecking into everything. There's just... Okay, bullets. Bullets on the floor. Map right here. Okay. We just need an axe. Flashlight. Okay, flashlight's there. Gun's right there. And I think that's the bug spray down there. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. So, yep. This. Get the rifle. Where did I see the axe? I thought I did. I don't think I did. Oh, crap. Yes, 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 yes. It's in the kitchen. Nice. There we go. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Okay. Little rascal's hat, whatever it is. Raccoon. Kind of looks... It's red, though. I don't know. Alright, let's keep it going. I think we only have, like, 2 more left. Scavenge. Yeah, 2 more. Mr. Roboto. This one shouldn't be too hard, aside from the deck of cards. Everything else is, I think, pretty simple for me. And it's a hat for everybody. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Alright. We got this. Alright, let's see. We'll start in here with the axe. We don't need food of any kind. We need the rifle. The book's right here. The gas mask. Was that cards are right here? So that's a good room cleared. We still need the map and the whole family. No bullets are needed. Medkit. I can't pick it up. Help. Grab it, please. Okay, we still need radio and map and family. Oh my goodness. I don't see anything. Okay, we got that. We got that. Now we can grab Timmy and the map if we're quick enough. Okay, we got Timmy. Where's the map? Oh my gosh, Timmy, get in there. I saved the family, but I didn't get the last item. That's rough. Where would the map be? I feel like I looked everywhere. I don't know. The map's usually really easy to find. I don't know. Maybe it was just in like a rare location. Okay, we can start off with 3 good things. That's not bad. Toss that in there. We'll get Timmy. No bullets are needed, but the axe is needed. Nothing else in here, so the kitchen's done. See the map on the floor? See the map on the floor? Get out of my way. I can't jump. No, I wanted her. Okay, there's a lock in there. That room's good. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Rifle, actually. Medkit. And I can get her in the gas mask on the last bit. Okay, we're good. Just gotta move. Just gotta get him moving. That's okay. Alright, boom. Okay, don't pick up the can on accident, because that'd be screwed. Alright, we're good. We got that one. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. We did it, team. We did it. You know, it's crazy. If a nuke was coming down, I'd say get in the shelter and expect the family to do that, you know. These are cool. I like the steampunk style. I like the steampunk. That's cool. Was it the last one already? I think. Alright, and we'll go to challenge, scavenge. I think this is it. Babysitter, food, water, and a bunch of toy type of stuff. Okay, let's do this. And it's a hat for just the kids. Good deal. Guden Dilla. Okay. Let's see, what all do we need? Food, water. Get that, please. Get that. Alright, so we're good on that. I see the flashlight. That's the wrong way. Oh, no. Okay, we got that. Can we carry this? We can. Alright, so we've got all of those. We need Timmy. We need the scout book, the flashlight, the deck of cards. I don't see them anywhere. Okay, deck of cards. Okay, scout book's under the bed. And we need the scout book, a can of soup. Okay, please don't. Please don't get stuck. I hate that. Alright, we're good. We got it. Boom. We are done. I think that's all of them. I'll cycle through them to double check, but let's see what the hats are for babysitter. Okay. Alright. She reminds me of that. What is it? It's like the Woman Strong poster. I like that. That's cool. That's neat. We got all the hats, though, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check to be sure. We will go back to this. It's weird that there's not an achievement for collect all hats. It's odd to me. Let's see what this one is. What does this do? A woman and her dog. Shelter alone. Responsible parenting. What are these? Scout's Honor. Final Countdown. I mean, I know a lot about the dog. So I guess let's try this. Okay, here it goes. Oh, it's like a whole run. Okay. Only the Dolores made it, while Dolores and this weird mutt. They must hold out together against all odds until rescue arrives. They must brave starvation, lack of entertainment, bloodthirsty thugs, and also the fact that Dolores isn't really a dog person. Expeditions disabled, so you can't... Wait. Oh, and you get a skin for the dog? Oh, and I can just click through. Oh, and I can get toy skins? 99 days is crazy. 99 days? Oh my gosh. Keep Timmy alive until rescue comes. Okay. Vintage skins. Yo, this is really cool though. 50 days. Oh, I want to do one, but it can't be too insane. How many days do we have left? Or how many how many days? How many minutes do we have left? I'm at 25 minutes. So let's just look at these. Okay, vintage skins for the gas mask and that. Send out 7 successful expeditions to locate this. I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering. Send out 7 successful expeditions to locate the supply cache. It's been weeks. Our supplies are almost gone. Our equipment is damaged, but all is not yet lost. Just before our radio gave out, we caught a message about a hidden cache of food and water somewhere in town. If only we knew where, we must brave the radioactive fallout and search the wet. You know what? Well, let's look at the others just to be case. But I think survival of the fittest is possibly the first one we're going to try. Rewards for all these. Okay. Axe disabled. No expeditions. Timmy only. Protect the shelter for 30 days. Wait, if that's... Hang on. Hang on. If I can't go on expeditions, do I just use items that are given to me? The McDoodles set out for a family expedition, but make the classic mistake of forgetting their son. Yeah, that's normal. Little Timmy has the shelter all to himself, but a pair of bandits have their eyes on seemingly abandoned McDoodle bunker. Can Timmy protect his home while until his parents return? I don't know. 50 days. Yeah, we're gonna do survival of the fittest to just, you know, get some water behind the ears or whatever it's called. Get some gills to swim in the water behind the ears. I don't know what they call it. Yeah, let's just do this one and just, 7 successful expeditions to get a cache. I could do that. I can do that. Let me check everything's still going. Okay. Yeah, so day 30. And, okay. So, alright. After weeks down here, it's not looking good for us in terms of supplies, but there's hope. We learned on the radio there's a hidden supply cache nearby. Hopefully, the transmission gave us enough to go by, and we can locate it before the radioactivity out there makes us grow extra pairs of anything. Enough sitting around aimlessly, waiting to be rescued. Everyone, get ready to do some exploring. Okay. And what are their conditions? Fatigued, 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 fatigued. But at least they're not hungry or anything. We're definitely going out. Someone's at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's a friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open it? Let's start it off with a yes and just kind of see where our luck is. And then we'll start an expedition the next day. And we'll just kind of go from there. Maybe it starts off giving us some stuff. Yeah. It started off giving us some water. A group of travelers wearing gas masks and carrying some serious-looking equipment gave us purified water. Before we could thank them, they turned away and left. +2. Opening the hatch was a bit risky, but it seems it gave us an awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. Dolores got ill. Okay, so Dolores is ill. Let's see where we are. Fatigued. Fatigued and sick. Fatigued. Fatigued. Okay, we'll send the dad out. We could do the gas mask, because all we care is about finding the cache. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's do suitcase, gas mask. Can we not do the map if we do that? Do we have checkers? Because we know that gives us good stuff. We got cards. We'll do cards. Cards and gas mask and suitcase. And let's hope that does some stuff. That'll keep him from getting sick. And it'll let him carry more stuff. Oh, the map is destroyed. That's why. Okay, so we need to repair the map for sure. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Okay, fatigue, sick, thirsty. Fatigue, thirsty. Fatigue, thirsty. Okay, we're fine for now. We have a situation on our hands. There's a group approaching our shelter, and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. Not at all. They're looking like they're out for blood. Or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity. If canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Anyways, we need to defend ourselves. Okay, we'll use the axe because we need to. Hopefully when Ted comes back, we'll have a repair of some of the weapons. Maybe a lock. We don't have an axe anymore, so he needs to get back fast. Broken flashlight as well. Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your butt they will be back. Vermin like that are never long enough. They crawl out of shadows when the night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. Too late. We broke it. Okay, she's dehydrated. We're going to hang tight. Good. They're all dehydrated, which is what we want, rather than starvation, because we don't have any food. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movements in the shadow. If anything besides us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here. I think it's that thing that takes food. It's kind of frustrating because we're low on food. Yeah, it took a whole can. Ugh. As we were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our cans of food. The question is, how did that devil fit through one of those little holes? Okay, so let's give everybody water now. Our family has been stuck down here for a while, and we are very worried this might have an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can he even read anymore? Up there, he at least had consumed a comic book or two a week. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. Good, because we have nothing. When the dad gets back, maybe we'll be in a situation to start doing some stuff. Medkit would be nice from him, but I don't know if we'll get that. We don't need no education. It's the new world, and schooling won't make any difference. It's all about who owns the most cans now. One can, 2 cans, 5 cans. You can count. Let's see. Fatigued and sick. Fatigued and hungry. Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-establishmentarianism, and it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane. Okay, this is good, because she's going to tinker with things. I would prefer... Well, the map, or the radio is good to take out into the wastelands. And getting a med kit would be good for Dolores, because I need to keep them alive and healthy. So let's just see what she fixes. Hopefully it's something good. Okay, med kit. We got a good med kit. Okay, we will use that on Dolores. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise has quickly found its way to a math revision, followed by a short physics course and ending with tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. Alright, so we will give her the med kit. She's fatigued, sick, hungry, fatigued, hungry, tired, and fatigued and hungry. Okay. So, we don't have either to trade with, but I would love to have the axe. I would love to have that axe. Someone paid us a visit today. It was an overly cheerful, red-haired woman, accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who was probably her guard. She told us she was a trader and eagerly showed us the items she brought. I wish, genuinely. That would be nice. So, Dolores isn't sick anymore. I need to keep at least the parents healthy. And we need to do expeditions as often as possible. It was hard to turn her down because of that dang cheerfulness, but we did it anyway. The woman seemed a bit disappointed and tired to offer us schematics for a weird gun. We turned that down too. It's not like we have any tools around here anyway. Alright, let's see. She is good now, but she's fatigued, hungry, thirsty. Fatigued, hungry, tired, thirsty. Fatigued, hungry, thirsty. They're good for a little while. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens, and the like, so when a man came to our door and told us he was a gambler, we were suspicious. Invited us to play a game. He proposed 2 water bottles. We don't have cards, so can't do anything with that. Who gambles with cards but never brings them, especially in a wasteland? Kind of wild. Kind of wild. We got a knocking at the door. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set for the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Yeah, fair enough. Fair. Dehydration should be good for a day. Good for a day, and he's both for the day. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it. It was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Yes. Okay, so we need to open it. I'd rather take the risk for this because they could give us a weapon. It could be the kids that are like, hey, looks like you need a gun, brother. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Please give me a gun. Yep, gave us. We got an axe. He came home. Okay, let's see what all we got. When we peeked outside, we were greeted by a group of high school students. They were well equipped and looked like they could take care of themselves. They questioned us about enemy combatants in the area. We couldn't help them, but they were happy to leave one of their spare axes with us, in case we needed to defend ourselves. When we asked why they would help us, they replied, "It's what Wolverines do." Fair. Ted had returned from the voyage from the surface. What did he have with him? He had a gas mask and something else. It'll tell us in a second if it broke. Our expedition found no signs of any supply cache mentioned on the radio, but maybe our next trip will be more lucky. It's quite a long walk from our house to the docks. We knew of any promising warehouses in the area. It survived the blast, but the sea wave around drowned half of it. We were hoping it wasn't the better half. We always thought canned soup was made in America. Apparently, it's made by another country with a weird name that we didn't recognize. According to the crate's date stamp, the shipment came in after the blast. Weird. We got 5 cans. That's good. The half-drowned container in the back was labeled nothing important. It was full of ammo. Nice. During the expedition, we stumbled onto a weird bar. We could have sworn it wasn't there before. Inside, we were greeted by an old man sitting at one of the tables, sipping dirty water. He invited us to a friendly game of poker, promising a reward if we win. Well, we beat the old guy and got a scout handbook as a prize. We said our goodbyes and walked out of the bar. We hope to find this place again someday. We got the scout book. Those cards we took with us outside, well, they're staying outside. Oh, I took the cards. That's where they were. Okay, yeah. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Okay, yeah, we gotta give them stuff. Okay, so he is fine. We'll give her both. Give her both. Give him both. We are set. We're actually doing good. We will do expedition again because we need to. Alright, what's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants. They're terrifying. Little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out. But Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it their way, but who? We're going to choose the mom because if Timmy keeps them, it can get people sick and all that. There's just no point in risking that. I'm good. Alright. On the topic of an atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with a look of glee on her face until all the insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. Yep. Sorry, Timmy. Okay, we'll go ahead and give him food because we got quite a bit. She's fine. She's fine. He's getting hungry. Let's just give it to him. We're definitely going to send somebody out, but who? He's fatigued and tired, so we can't send him. She's fatigued and hungry. We may just send her. Fatigued and tired. Fatigued, starvation. We're going to send the mom out. We'll send her with a suitcase. Gas mask so she doesn't get sick. We'll keep the axe at home. What can we send her with that might help us a little bit? I want to say the bullets actually do well. So we'll do these 3 and hope for the best. Even though bullets can be traded, I'd like to keep them. I'd like to send her with them because I think that can give us some more supplies too. So we'll do that. And yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good on that. Let's look at some of the new hats we got actually. While I'm thinking about it. Come here, Timmy. Pirate hat, Santa hat, grandmother. We'll give him that. He's the only one with it. What does she got? I liked her hat with this. This is sick, man. I love it. Okay. Okay, brother. We're not giving you that. Where's that one? It's the steampunk. Yeah. Looking chipper, old man. Alright, Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. We're going to give Dolores the Russian grandmother hat, because that is adorable, isn't it? We'll leave him be. We'll leave her be. We'll leave her be. Food, water, tomorrow. We saw something strange on the way back from our expedition, a chain of lights on the horizon, pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. We would need to check out the signal by himself and decode it using the scout book. We are definitely doing that, because that could give us a weapon or 2. I'd love to have 2 weapons so I can send them out with the weapon to keep them from not coming back. Because raiders and all that, but I mean, because we gotta get 7 expeditions. We haven't seen Timmy this excited in a long time. He decoded the flashing lights as a scout signal indeed, which means some of his friends are still around and kicking, unless a few bandits found the scout book lying around, and they're trying to lure innocent kids into a trap. Timmy wants to go to prepare a coded message and try to transmit it soon. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so, wrong one. Food, or water. Food, and food. And then what's this? Timmy is bored out of his mind and he won't leave Ted alone. First, he wanted to play tag. Now it's hide and seek, which are both terrible ideas for a small shelter like this. Ted is in a bad mood and just wants to be left alone, but Timmy isn't giving up. Yeah, let's do charades, brother. Let's have some fun with some charades. Alright. Hopefully the mother comes back quick. I'm hoping we get really quick expeditions and we can knock this one out. This really wasn't the best matchup. One moment, Ted and Timmy were calmly writing down riddles. The next, they were screaming at each other, accusing the other of cheating. How do you cheat at this game? Alright, Fatigued, tired, hungry. Fatigued, dehydrated. We're going to give her something because the daughter's prone to running away. We'll give him some water too because he's a child. Timmy prepared a short message to be transmitted tonight. There are a few options of how it could be done, so let us try to pick the best one, or just back out completely. It's not too late to give up. No! I genuinely wanted to do that. But we don't have anything. Watch, the mom's going to come back, and, like, all three are going to be fixed. Man. It sucks. I actually wanted to do that for Timmy. We decided against this plan at the last moment. If we transmit the signal, we will reveal our position to everyone around us. Scouts aren't the only one around the wasteland with their ears and eyes open. That's fair, but we needed some stuff. Starvation, we'll feed him on the 45th. When conducting our daily supply count, we noticed that a soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was there yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. You know what? I don't need to risk everybody hating each other. Let's just... We'll lose a soup can to be fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. The mom's not back yet. Frustrating. Whatever happened to our precious soup, we'll let it go. One can isn't worth the drama and arguments that would ensue, and we really don't have enough evidence to figure out who did it. Maybe we just made a mistake when counting. We'll never know for sure, but if someone did steal it, they'll be taking their secret to the grave. I don't think we actually lost a can of soup. That's fine. Give him food. Fatigued, hungry, fatigued, hungry. They're fine for now. Mary Jane has been dropping hints that it's a special day for her today. We had to think about it hard, and after eliminating your average festivals and anniversary, or that great barbecue we had 3 years ago, and International Popcorn Day, we realized she's talking about her birthday. We don't have anything. That means we need to get her a gift. We don't have anything. Sorry, Mary Jane. You're going to have to tough it out, little lady. Little lady. Little woman. Let's see. The mom's not back yet. Getting a little frustrated. Fatigued, dehydrated. We'll give them something. They finally hit starvation. What's this? We're bored. No, really, we're bored. And we have to do something about it, or we'll end up as some cannibalistic post-apocalyptic savages armed with toasters. It's time to do something. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. Dang. Oh my goodness, where's the mom? We decided that staring at the walls in silence is a great way of passing time. The mom's still not back. Did I miss something? Did she die? It's not... No, because she's out on expedition. Oh, good deal. If there's one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards. It would be so reassuring to hear one of those stories again, and yet, we don't have a photo of him, just memories. R.I.P. Uncle Terry. Okay, she's back. Took you long enough, lady. What do we have? No suitcase. That sucks. We still got the gas mask. I don't think we got much on this expedition. We did. The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout Handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. The expedition was a disappointment when it came to uncovering any details about the hidden supply cache. We didn't manage to find any of the landmarks mentioned on the radio broadcast, and still have no idea where to look. Our family would never visit a bar, never ever, unless it was the apocalypse and we were out of food and water, and just happened to run into one of those establishments. Guess what? We did. We didn't expect to find any clean water at the bar, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure and it wasn't water, but hey, if it quenches the thirst, it counts. From what we could tell, the atomic blast interrupted a poker game. Those poor guys were not likely to be finishing that game anytime soon, but we can still use the cards to entertain ourselves. Alright, we found a set of checkers on one of the tables. What's crazy? Crazy people play checkers while drinking beer. Dang it, we really like that suitcase. Alright, so we can send the checkerboard out because it does really good. The ammunition we took with us, we don't have it anymore. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fatigued and hungry, tired, starvation and dehydration, starvation, dehydration. We're definitely sending them out. This is the third expedition. So this is what it comes down to. Sitting idly in a shelter with very few supplies and a growing sense of impending doom. If only there was something we could do about it, like breaking into our neighbor's shelter. We know that the lock is broken, and we saw her restocking the shelter before the bomb fell. We should go and check it out. She and her children probably didn't even make it there, right? Alright, let's do that. I don't mind. Okay. Nobody's injured. Okay, thank goodness. We opened the trap door, expecting a wish fulfilling room of tons of soup, but definitely not our neighbors. Wrong. They greeted us with a loaded shotgun and angry looks on their faces. We pretended it was just a friendly visit, but when one of the kids fired a warning shot in the air, we evacuated quickly. A little lightheaded. Did he get injured? No, he's just sick. Okay. Starvation. We can wait till tomorrow, actually, the 50th. We'll do starvation for everybody. Except for the father, who is going to go on an expedition with the checkerboard. Because that gives us a good chance to get a lot of supplies. I don't want him to get sick, but at the same time, it's like, I need more stuff in the shelter. I need more things. And we got to ask for any type of bandits. We'll give her both. Give her that. We'll give him that. Okay. After Dolores returned from that last expedition, she was complaining of minor foot injury. It might have been her right foot or maybe her left one of them. Anyway, it seems irrelevant at the time. Now both her feet are swollen. We need to do something about it. You know what? I've never used the axe for this. Let's figure out what it does. Do we chop her feet off? Okay, she's fine. The axe is broken. If there was one thing we would never consider, it would be cutting off any part of Dolores with an axe. Not only would she object to this, she would probably take matters and the axe into her own hands if it was our best interest to avoid such a situation. We did use the heated axe blade to clean her wounds, and the infection seems to be fading away. The operation wasn't pretty, though, and we damaged our axe. That's fine. At least we helped her. Hang on, what was Timmy wanting? Nothing. Okay. Mary Jane is pulling Timmy's hair and calling him a radioactive poopy butt, while Timmy is furiously kicking her shins, insisting that she is a mutant booger. Madness. Nobody... Man, I'm sorry. I just... got a little bit lightheaded here a moment ago. I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving. I'll probably go eat after this video. Nobody knows what set this off, but one of the kids might be right. I'll just say Timmy's right. He's sick. Leave him alone, girl. Leave him alone. Let him feel better, you know? Alright. Oh, we got an axe back. Hey. Yeah, Timmy was right. Mary Jane was deemed a bigger threat, especially when she whipped out an axe and started chasing Timmy around the table. Where did she get that? The weapon was confiscated, and you are grounded, young lady. At least until the next expedition. Alright, let's see. Fatigued, tired, hungry. Dehydration. And dehydration. So tomorrow we're going to give them water. We were sure we'd look through our supplies carefully, but Mary Jane spotted something all of us missed. A seed. A plant seed. Should we plant it to see what happens? But we need a bottle of water for that. Should we use it? How many waters do we have? You know what? Yes, because it gives us a lot of food, I found out. It turns into like this little mutant freaking plant after a few days, and it gives us food. It's right here in the corner, right there. And we can use the axe, if we use the axe to cut it down. Here goes nothing. Soil, seeds, water. We'll just see what happens in a few days. Let's just hope these seeds don't turn into some useless flower. Mary Jane seems optimistic, though. Alright, let's see. Starvation. Dehydration. Dehydration. Alright, we'll take care of them. A coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers, some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we read the letter. Dolores seems eager for this challenge. However, it's hard to tell how long this could take her. You know what? Yeah, let's keep her busy with that. Go ahead and read the letter. See if it does anything for us. We got knocking on the door. Hopefully Ted comes back soon. Dolores instantly sat down with the code and started working on it with a purpose. She looks very focused. Let's hope this note is worth staying up all night. Dolores looks very tired already. Dolores is dehydrated. I'm going to wait a day. Starvation, we can wait a day. Starvation, we can wait a day. 55. So water, food, food. During our last expedition, we ran into a smelly man when torn up clothes. We recognized him as an old bum named Jim. He used to roam around the streets in the town of ours before the bomb fell. Now he roams the wasteland, and it looks like he followed us home. Now he's banging on the door, asking... Yeah, I've done this before. Buying a rock is fine. I don't think it takes anything, and I think it possibly helps us. I can't remember. Old man Jim was always lovely and friendly to everyone. So of course we opened the door and fulfilled his request. He winked at us and told us the first rock is for free, which we are happy to hear. A nice rock is a good thing to have, but we don't think we will be able to trade any of our supplies for it, even if it brings us luck like he claimed. Alright, so she's dehydrated, food, and food. And he is sick. Another day, we heard a quiet knock on the door. When we opened it, we found a suitcase on the doorstep. There was no one around. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it, because we need supplies pretty bad. Hopefully it doesn't get anybody sick, and hopefully it gives us something, actually. I don't think it gave us anything. I don't see anybody injured, I don't think. Oh, food. Nice. We gladly accepted this sudden gift. And suspicious. It turns out it was a regular tomato can soup. That we all know and love. Thank you, kind stranger. Man, I don't know why. My head just got really lightheaded. And it's just kind of staying there, you know what I mean? Brrr, I'll be fine. Fatigued, sick, thirsty, hungry. Fatigued, thirsty, hungry. Fatigued, tired, hungry. She's exhausted. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we get out and leave, walk the surface like we used to, smell the fumes and the pollution? Oh, that's a scent of freedom we miss. Alright, Ted's back. Third expedition done. 4 more to go. Ted's sick. Ugh, that's not good. We got a ton of food, though. Holy biscuit. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Here, give me just 1 second real quick. Let me see. There we go. Sorry about that. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Ted safely returned from his voyage to the surface. The expedition finally brought some information about the supply cache. We pinpointed one of the landmarks from the radio. At least now we know which direction to head next time. Atomic wastelands are hostile by definition, but there are some creatures that survive everything. You throw at them, even nuclear bombs. One of them was a monkey who seemed like it's been through a lot, and yet he was very lively and more happy to accompany us on our expedition. While exploring one of the streets, our monkey companion ran away, only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it itself, but we were happy to share it with us. At one point during our expedition, the monkey started making weird noises and digging in front of us with a stick. A stick investigated revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open them. The same couldn't be said about those bottles of booze lying next to them. The monkey took us just outside the town to what seemed like a hidden bunker. It contained some medical supplies. When we were passing through the ruins of the bar, we ran into a soup vending machine. We couldn't find any spare change, so we decided to try prying with the checker pieces. It worked. +3. Nice. The checkers are gone. Gone. They didn't make it from the wastes. That's okay. That's okay. We did good with the food. We're going to use the med kit on Ted. He's more important. We need the parents to survive. Let's see where they are. Fatigue, hungry, tired, sick. Fatigue, tired, hungry. Dehydration. Let's wait till the 58th. Dehydration. We'll wait till the 58th. We'll use the med kit on the dad. We're definitely sending somebody out. We'll probably send the daughter, to be honest, on the next expedition. Did I click it? Yeah. Okay, cool. We don't have anything to trade. And when we send her out, we're going to send her with... let's see. What do we have to send her with? The cards could be good. Potentially. In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever comes back. Starvation. Yeah, let's go ahead and get everybody fed up. Even her, because she's about to leave. Even him. We're going to send her with the cards, because the cards can bring back some extra stuff too. We need water more than anything. I think that can get us water. Oh, the plant. All right, Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she returns. Dehydrated. We can wait till the 60th. Dehydrated. Wait till the 60th. He's fine for now. We're going to use the axe. It's not every day you wake up to a carnivorous plant trying to eat you. This is how our day started. Curse Mary Jane's plant and any gardening ambitions we had. Who would have guessed the seed would grow into a bloodthirsty diamond? We need to get rid of it. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's an anime called My Little Damon. It's spelt like this on Netflix. I really, really enjoyed that anime series. Man, it was so good. It was so good. The art style is pretty neat. It reminds me of like the Miles Morales Spider-Verse almost, but mixed with like it's toned down from like the glitch effect, you know, but it's got some of that in there, but it's got that style. It's really good. I genuinely enjoyed it. Die, you plant thing, die is sharp enough for you. Chop, chop, phew. That was a close one. Without this axe, we would have been plant food, or would that make us fertilizer? Well, the joke is on the dang plant since we ended up harvesting some of it for food. +2 food. Nice. We need water. That's a big one. Give her water. Whoops. Give him water. All right. We are good for now. Okay, we got this. 2 waters for the book. I'm down for that because we need water pretty bad right now. We need to survive for the expeditions. That's the big deal. I am concerned that doing all these expeditions are going to invite raiders to us, and we don't have much to stop the raiders. After making the trade, the man packed his things into a wheelbarrow and departed. Before leaving, he uttered something about activity nearby and how dangerous the area is. Yeah, I know. We're getting risky. We're on our 4th expedition, which is fine. Hopefully we make it. I don't know. How about that trip to Nevada? We've been postponing that for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. I wonder what kind of decorations. I forget what kind of decorations this one's going to give. It was survival of the fittest, so I think it was like flashlight in the book or something. I don't know. Let's just leave all those questions for now. Ted looks very weak if he doesn't get anything to eat today. Poor Ted. We could feed with no worries. It's the... We'll wait to 63 to give him water. We'll wait till the next day. We felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. I don't have nothing. I wish I did. I actually wish I did. It sucks. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever's behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it just to be sure nothing or no one comes through them. Good deal. That's smart. Ted's fine. He's fine. Let's give him his water. We could really use some more supplies. We counted all of them today, and the numbers didn't make us happy. Time to do something about it. We know that the teacher from the local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids and lead them to a nearby building where they're relatively safe, and we could really use whatever they have. We could really use it. You know what? Yes. Rob them. Rob them. I don't care. Another bullet? They got gallons. Oh, man. Nobody's hurt. We had no idea they installed some kind of alarm system around the shelter door. As soon as we tried to open it, we were jumped and attacked with loose bricks and map pointers. There were way too many adults. We were expecting just one teacher, but it turns out they left children behind to make space for themselves. We are appalled. Those terrible, terrible teachers. Yeah. We're about to rob a bunch of kids, and we're like, hey, morally grandstanding on the fact they left the kids behind. Is like, we're about to do something similar, brother. Whoever designed this fallout shelter was a genius, but can't really tell if the green stuff dripping from the pipe is included feature. We should probably try to do something about it. We'll wear the gas mask. We don't want people to get sick, aside from Timmy. Don't care too much about the kid. We want the parents to stay healthy and go back and forth with expeditions. All right, the mask is still good. Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. What do we have? Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued and hungry. Let me check to make sure I'm still recording. I get that paranoid feeling all the time. Oh, yeah, we're good. I always get nervous. I always get nervous. I don't know. Have you guys ever recorded anything? You know that feeling of like, dang, what if it stopped? It's so frustrating. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they're getting bigger. Every time we see them, It can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. We actually don't have anything. Let's hope we can smash them and nobody gets sick. Alright, daughter's back. That's the 4th expedition. We need 3 more, and we're good to go. We've got an axe for protection. She's sick, he's sick. We got the parents, so we're fine. What's that picture? Family photo. Oh, that's from the book. Yeah. I was going to say, I didn't notice that before. We decided we could get rid of the spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever else body parts we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we underestimated their chances. They're really fast. All we achieved was getting tired. Maybe we have more luck next time. It would have been really cool if I had the daughter in, and she helped, and she got bit and turned into the mutant. All these expeditions would have been cake. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We followed the directions from the radio broadcast and continued our previous path. We haven't found other signs just yet, but we're optimistic of future expeditions. The proud Ellison Hotel was completely destroyed. Piles and piles of luggage were lying between heaps of rubble. Only a few rooms on lower levels partially survived. Now we know the secret of the restaurant chef. It's tomato soup. No wonder they were a 5-star hotel. Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests. A few of them remained relatively untouched by the expedition. Nice. The lobby was mostly destroyed and barely anything could be found on the floor except for some very hairy and very deadly and a very dead lumberjack. He had an axe in his hand. Good deal. We need the axe. The kids are sick, but that's okay. Starvation. We'll give her something. Nothing. Nothing. He's not in any shelf to go, but they're both tired. Okay, we actually can't send anybody out. Let's stock them up on food and water and hope that one of them isn't tired the next day. We have to do it. I don't want the book. I would love to have the... Oh, I'd like reverse, actually, cards for the thing. Which I think... Don't we have cards? No, we don't. We lost them. That's right, that's right. Today we were visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. He insisted his prices are so low that it's practically like cutting his own throat. The least we could do is take a look at his offer, although for some reason we don't really trust him. That's fine. We don't need anything. We're good. It's only the kid's sick, but that sounded like a grown man cough. Sheesh. Despite his desperate attempts to sell us all kinds of things, useless and not, we turned down the man's offer. It's probably for the better. He did look quite untrustworthy. Okay. Man. I think I'm gonna send one of them out. Oh, we can only send Timmy out. Man, he's already sick. And fatigued. Oh man, this is actually... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking really hard. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit. It's just this is a strong debate. He's got the hat for the business, you know. But it's one of those, he's likely to not come back. I need 3 more. This is going to take a few days before we realize. It'll give us 1 less person. I mean, the parents can heal in the meantime because it's going to take them some days anyways. And if I get lucky, he'll come back. We just got him food and water. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's send him out. Send him out into the wilderness and hope he returns. And in the meantime, the parents will get back to their normal selves. Oh, man. This is risky. This is risky. Fatigued, tired, hungry. Fatigued, tired, hungry. Fatigued, tired, sick, hungry. When we heard a knock at the door this morning, we held our breath for fear, but soon heard children coming from the outside. We decided to open it up. It turns out the voices belong to a pair of Girl Scouts they used to sell cookies, but now they have branched out and they offer to sell items too. Smart girls. No, we're not doing that. If it was for the radio, I'd probably say yeah, because sending the radio and coming back is a really good deal. I hope Timmy comes back with water and a med kit. That's what I want. I want Timmy to come back with water and a medkit. Although the girls were very brave to walk around in the wasteland like that, sadly, they did not have anything of interest to us, so we declined their offer. They wished us a nice day and left. Alright, everybody seems fine for now. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts wild beasts in the waste, and right now she's on a trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she lost her mind. What are you going to do with that spider, lady? Just put it on a leash. She promises that if we help her, she'll return the favor another day. If we had bullets, I 100% would. I would do that. Okay, we get another knock at the door. We're getting a lot of visitors. We need 3 more expeditions completed. An armed person who murders things for a living, giant spiders, in our neighborhood? We don't want to have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Dehydrated. Dehydrated. Fatigued. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's something. Not really. We don't really need the food. We need water. Traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently, business can do well even after the end of the world. If it was for water, I'd probably do it. But we don't really need soup cans. Kind of set up food. Alright. That salesman was very friendly, but he didn't have anything that was interest to us. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Give him both. Give her both. Give her both. Playing a game or two might be the way to relieve the mood and take our minds off problems of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try every now and then? I like games. It's kind of my thing, you know? Alright, let's see. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds, and that's only because the lights were out for a moment. Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued, sick, and hungry. What's that outside? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them together. Hitting them against each other constantly. While the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they are looking for an antique cup, but they'd got lost and would be most grateful if we'd let them check our map. We don't have one. Wish we did. We're a little low on a lot of supplies. We're in a rough spot. Man, my stomach's about to start growling. I'm starving just like them. Although... yawn with me, fellers. And fellettes and humans. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. Alright, they're all fine for now. Another knock at the door. We're about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking at the door, and it seemed to be a trader who was very interested in ammunition. We don't have anything. I wish we did. Because I think that guy gives water, actually. Timmy should be back today or tomorrow. Let's hope. Nope, he's not coming back. Crap. But, is it time for the parent? Yeah. So we got the parent table. We need to go on our 5th. We're going to side with the dad. I don't even care what they're arguing about at this point. Just need to side with the dad. We need to get them out there. We need the dad to do good. This is nerve-wracking. This is so nerve-wracking. Mary Jane was so confident. Aw, yeah. About her care, she said that she would bet a full can of soup on it. And in the end, Ted's arguments were stronger. And Mary Jane begrudgingly handed him a can. We're not sure whether or not to be grateful for it or angry that she was hiding it all along. Yeah. Give him water. Give her both. Give her water. Okay. We're going to send Ted with a gas mask. We don't want him to get sick. And hope this is fast. This is our 5th one. We'll need 2 more after. We need him to come back in like 2 or 3 days. So, left for the surface. Took that. Fatigued, hungry, starvation. We'll wait till the 77th. Would you expect the post-apocalyptic to be a time of peace and quiet since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore? Yet here we have someone at the door. When we opened it up, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip. What the hell is that? I don't have any to trade you. Even if I did, I wouldn't. Okay. We were sorry to explain we didn't know what a water chip was and that we didn't have one. He thanked us with a few short words and left. Alright. She's starving. We should give her stuff. We were never huge fans of mushrooms. No. But with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, we've changed our loyalties. We're about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? Nope. 78 days. We may be hungry, but there's some things we just will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. She's hungry and thirsty. She's at starvation. We've got plenty of food to give her, so it's fine. We're a regular family, so when we occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope it doesn't last too long. Okay. Ah, my shoulder. I don't know what that noise was. We could barely sleep after all the arguing. Let's hope it won't happen again. She's dehydrated. Let's hold off for a day. She's dehydrated too. Let's go to the 80th. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's reasonable to go check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Yeah, we'll use the axe and we'll go check it out. Maybe... I think we can get the map. That's that crocodile though, isn't it? Yeah, okay. What the hell? We barely made it out alive. It was a giant mutated crocodile or an alligator or something else with a giant mouth and plenty of teeth. Is anyone hurt? Dang, she's hurt. Dang, she's hurt. Looks like that rock we got from the old man a while ago really does bring luck. Jim visited us again today, but instead of rocks, he was carrying a big bottle of clean, fresh water. We don't know where he got it, but we were pleased when he shared some with us. It should keep us all hydrated and moist for a while. Okay, so it's like... Okay. Good deal. Alright, we got a couple things. Ted has safely returned from his voyage. According to the radio broadcaster, the supply cache was hidden somewhere close to the next landmark. We've located most of them already, so finding the last one shouldn't be too difficult. We just have to keep going out there. Despite his rather calm demeanor, Timmy got into it a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behavior. But before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to heck. During the trip, we found their house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. Those people were obsessed with tomato soup. We saw many cans in there. Ruined kitchen, but most of them were damaged, and all the tomato goodness has leaked out, but some survived. Behind the remains in the kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favorite brand, but it'll have to do. Yeah, I only drink Dasani. Like, I only drink smart water. Like, I don't know, bro. He can't go out. She can't go out. I don't think she can. I'm gonna try with Dolores, though. I'm gonna try. We can barely breathe in this dang shelter for the last couple of hours. The situation is getting noticeably worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to fix it. Okay, bugs. Crap. That sucks. Dolores isn't sick, though. So I can send her with a gas mask and that'll help her. We decided on ignoring the problems with the vents and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and have terrible breathing, but it got better the next morning. We didn't know the issue was, but it's important thing is that it's gone now. Alright, let's see. Ted's starving. I'm nervous about her, but we will send her with a gas mask. Two more expeditions. This is the 6th one. We need 7, and that's our final. So if she survives, we just need 1 more successful, and we are set in stone. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. True. Alright, dehydration, starvation, dehydration. A group of doctors knocked on the door today. Yes, actually. Yes. Let's give that to him. Okay, the doctors knocked on the door. They look like they're in a costume. I forgot to read it, so I'm just short noting it. They look like they're in a costume, but they might not be. They said they need peroxide. We gave them water. Excuse me, sorry, I had a bit of a cough there. We asked for the doctor's license, but all of them claimed to have left it in another pair of trousers. We didn't dare to ask if it was just one pair. We didn't dare ask if it was just the one pair. We gave them the water and wished them good journey. Better luck with their trousers. They should be back in the future to heal us, which is good. Mary Jane has been awfully silent today. This is unlike her. We should talk to her. Yes, because we kind of need her to survive a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Nothing solves problems better than honest conversation over a hot beverage. We didn't have the latter, but talking alone does seem to do the trick. They're kind of fine. We were considering the alternatives to the canned soup diet. Suddenly, a knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least a clean bandage and medicine to attend. Now, we've got plenty of food. I think these ones will bring us a med kit in the future, but I could be lying. Maybe a map, which both are good options. And we want to line ourselves up with like some medicine type of stuff anyway, so that's fine. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It's a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Alright, let's see. Ted is starvation. We can just give it to him, it's fine. She's just hungry, fatigued, sick, tired. The trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it. So we're saving on food, yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Can't do anything about it. Hopefully they don't get sick from it, because sometimes they do. I'm hoping... Okay, cool. Alright, actually, did the daughter get better? Oh my, that thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. Oh, Dolores is dead. Crap. How's Ted feeling? Just dehydrated. So I can send Ted out. She's both. Okay, we'll definitely send Ted for our 6. We almost forgot about this one time we shared some water with a group of people dressed in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered some very healthy-looking shots. They were real doctors after all. Alright, cool. So I can send Ted out for the 6th, and then immediately send the daughter out for the 7th, and we should be good to go. That's amazing news. We're out of water, though, so we are kind of in a situation with that. We're not going to touch the water unless we absolutely have to. We're sending Ted out with nothing. That's all we can do. I don't want to send him with an axe in case we need to protect the shelter. Jeez. I think we'll get this one, though. I think we'll get this, and it'll give us a little bit of decoratives. Time to ration. What's she at? Fatigued and hungry. We got plenty of food. I hope she's hungry every time. Seems that for every cockroach we squash with our little boots, 2 others take its place. It's time to do something about it before we get completely overran. The cockroaches are fine. I don't think they'll do anything. I think the trash can part can possibly get you sick. But I think that's it. But I think the roaches other than that are fine. Our new cockroach roommates seem to be a bit messy, disgusting, and annoying, but surely this is not the worst thing that could have happened with us, and there's not much more we can do about it anyway. Maybe one day we'll manage to convince them to pay rent. What is she? Hungry and thirsty. That's okay for now. The roaches seem to get more organized with every passing day. At first it was just 1 or 2 of them, but nowadays it seems like a small colony of them marching through the shelter. We need to deal with this situation before their civilization becomes superior to ours. Day 91. We're getting up there in days. Getting nervous. Our time will come, but for now, for the time being, we'll just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here, let's make the most of it, and they're only cockroaches after all. Dehydration, starvation. I don't want her to disappear, we'll just give it to her. We keep dreaming about the little things that we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads anyways. Maybe I should have sent the axe with the dad to make sure he comes back. Gosh, I don't know. I'm nervous. If he doesn't come back, it's the end, you know? Fatigued and hungry, that's fine. The last thing we expected to hear sitting in the fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked at the door and demanded that we let in the merry men to enter, so they would take from the rich and give to the poor. Yeah, let's let them in, and hopefully they'll see how bad all of our stuff is broken. and give us something. I think they took things. Nope, they gave us a radio. Those merry folks were very kind. We noticed we didn't have a radio, so they offered us one. When we asked where they got it from, they said the 1%. Okay. Okay. That's funny, though. The more you know about what's going on the outside, the better for us. Let's gather around the radio and see if we can tune into a station. We don't really care for that. We're just hoping Ted comes back. We just need Ted to come back. Let's not bother with the radio. I agree with you. Alright, hungry, thirsty. She's fine for a little bit. It turns out Mr. Freeman, the physics teacher at Timmy's school, was right. 1 + 1 does indeed make 2. In our case, it's 2 or more cockroaches. Those little things keep coming. We need to clean up our mess before we end up with a full-blown infestation. Okay, Ted's back. Oh, yes! One more trip. We're sending the daughter. We're sending her with the axe. That's what we're doing. Our new cockroach roommate can be a bit messy, disgusting, and annoying, but surely this is not the worst thing that could have happened to us. There's not much more we can do about it anyways. Maybe one day we'll manage to convince them to pay rent. Alright. Please, nobody thirsty. He's not. She is, but we're gonna ignore... What? What? Oh my god. Oh no. We're gonna send her out regardless. We're gonna send her out. We need one more expedition. We're sending her. He's sick and fatigued and tired and all that. So let's send her out. Let's hope for an event that saves our butt. And... God. Okay, so he's hungry. She's starvation and dehydration, but we can't give it to her. Let's give her the axe and just hope for better odds for her. As long as she comes back, we're golden. As long as she comes back, we're golden. I think this is the 7th and final one. Oh my gosh. We gotta give it to him, and it's our last water. Okay, that's just about shaving with the axe. We don't have one. We sent it. What is that noise? What was that noise? Holy cow. No axe, no shave. Maybe another time. What was that noise? What's that trickling sound, and why is the wall so wet? We're about to get flooded. We don't have any life preservers or boats. A boat wouldn't fit inside this shelter. We need to do something. Save the supplies. Yeah, we'll save the radio. Nothing, everything else is broken already. We're fine. Please let her come back. Please let her come back. Let Ted survive. Let her come back. Cheese and crackers, man. Well, that was lucky. The shelter was filled with water pretty rapidly. We were certain we were going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't able to open the hatch to escape, but before we could start considering the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine. Save for the mess to deal with. Okay, we don't care about the roaches. The roaches are infesting our events. Holy cow, they're like really bad. Although they're a bit glowy, we're pretty sure they spread disease. We have no means to fighting these dang roaches. Best just to get used to the situation. Better the roaches than bandits or commies, I guess. Okay, we'll give him that. Can't do anything with the roaches. Please come back, Mary Jane. Oh, man. We're at the cusp. We're at the cusp right now. Living with roaches can't be too bad, right? Come on. Come on. He's dehydrated. We don't have it. We can't do anything. Okay, more about the roaches. We can't do anything about the roaches. We can't give them any water. Please let it be somebody to trade a radio and give us like 50 freaking waters. At least 50. That beast of a rodent won, and it won and stole our food can. Can or no can, at least we can have each other, right? We're just worried it'll come back to finish what it started. Got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational. Yeah, you know what? Just give him a can. I don't know. I need water though, brother. No! Did she come back? Oh, I don't think we won. Pity out of the bandits. Without those supplies, we're surely to perish without explorers. Nothing made us happier to see the sight of Mary Jane returning from the shelter. Our mission was the total... Oh, gosh. Our mission was the total success. The hidden cache was so full of supplies we could basically build a soup can fort. Come to think of it, we just might. Who's gonna stop us? Maybe we'll just set up a shop and trade the cans for other supplies like the gramophone. We really miss those. Either way, we'll never starve again. We never liked people who boarded long-distance buses with bags full of food, especially the kind that smelled bad, but our current situation, we will be more than happy to find suitcases filled with soup cans or even more, some smelly cheese. Our local athletic team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water. The spare shoes, unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took the water bottles. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Too many days without water took a toll. Okay, does this count? Does this count? We got it when we died. Oh, does this count? Oh, goodness. I hope it does. That's 103 days. I hope it counts. Did we achieve it? Challenge failed! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Maybe I should have given the last drink of water to Ted before sending her out. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that, because I feel like I got ripped off a little bit. Just enough. Just enough to feel, you know, a little jaded about that. We'll definitely try these again. These are long. So we'll probably try to do 2 of these on a video, because I want to achieve all those as well. I want to get the achievements. I want to get all the unlocks. So we're definitely going to have to do these. But dang, man, that's crazy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. The like and the comments for me, I'm selfish. It helps the algorithm. It helps my channel. And I really do appreciate it if you do. The subscription's for you. If you enjoy the content, you want to see more of it and want to come back at a later time. I try to make my thumbnails a little unique so they stand out if you want to see a new video when it pops up. Or just go to my page and you'll see them pop up 4 times a week. I do 4 videos a week. And I'm wanting to do horror games, I'm telling you. I was going to do the Madison. This is just kind of like a mini update. The Madison horror game. But the gameplay was a lot different because I didn't want to spoil myself. And the gameplay was a lot different than I expected. It would take a lot of editing for it. I'm still debating on it. I may choose something different, more of like a walkthrough horror. Something that's scary, but not so blank space. Because I don't want to make you guys wait like 15-20 minutes while I just kind of brainstorm and solve puzzles. Unless you're into that. I mean, if you're into that, I'll try. And I'll try to just cut out the super boring stuff. And keep the puzzle solving and the actual, you know, because I'm going back and forth to that freaking house like crazy. And it's got its scary moments, but it's not as scary as like those ones I played on Halloween. But anyways, either way, I'm ranting. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.